Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. So in the last video, I've been working with the new release from Susan Tierney-Cockburn in association with Spellbinders called the Through the Arbor Garden Collection. And I'm making these beautiful carnations. Look at that. Came out so beautiful. I am an affiliate. There are links below for you to click on to order any of your crafting supplies. When you do that, I do make a small commission, and that's at no cost to you. So this, let me show you the card that I just made, and I just did the video. This is like a more flat rendition of the carnation, very layered, using all of the dies that are in there. There's just 3 dies, but it says to cut this one 3 times, to cut this one twice, and then layer it up. I got to fit the thing in the envelope, so this is what I came up with to kind of make it a little bit flatter. Honestly, I don't like it. So I have to say, I don't. The one I did before that had less. It still had a lot of layers, okay? And they're just a little bit different, but now this one I absolutely love. I inked up around the edges. I cut less of, and this is what's good for me. So I cut less of the dies, and we're going to go through that. And we're going to do a little hot foiling because I talked to you guys right here about doing some reverse foiling. As you see, this is white with gold on top, and this is gold with white on top. We're going to do that with this beautiful die. This is from Pinkfresh Studio. I looked it up on scrapbook.com, and it is sold out. It comes with a die to cut it out with, and this is the hot foil plate. Of course, you could use any sentiment that you'd like. If you love this, go ahead and click the notify me. When it comes back into stock, it will send you an email. Now, with that being said, when I go ahead and upload this video, I will look to see if I can find this elsewhere. There are larger dies coming out from Spellbinders, but they're coming out in March. And so, but I wanted something big. Isn't that pretty? Let's make this carnation together, okay? I've already cut my dies right here. And I already cut my little greenery. I just did 2 of each, okay? Right here, and that is cut with this die right here. All right, so we'll put that aside. Now here's all the white dies. As you see, I only cut 2 of the large one and 1 set of the one that has a bunch of them on it, okay? Let's go ahead, and what better ink to use but Gina Carnation, Gina K Designs Dark Carnation to make our carnation, right? So I talked about this in the other video. I wanted to ink these up. I wanted a white carnation with red around the edge. And this is beautiful. And then I'm going to show you, because in Susan's video, she really does a lot with these petals. But I'm going to show you what I did to get that gorgeous effect there. And look at how jaggedy these are. Carnations are like that. I don't know that much about flowers. I'm just telling you what she said. So just a little sponge dauber here. And I'm releasing both these videos at the same time because there's seriously so much that you can do with this carnation by, you know, by just layering or not layering, which is fun. And we're just, like I said, I'm just going to flick around these edges with a little bit of this dark carnation. Just like this. But that other one just looked too bulky and flat to me. And I think I could have really done the collection a little better job, and I feel like this does it. Although, you know, when you think about it, you want to fit things in an envelope. This might be a card that you need to give to somebody instead of mailing because the carnation is popped up. And then this teeny tiny. Now look at how flat everything is here. I just love to give these artists kudos for what they come up with. It's amazing, just absolutely amazing. Okay, so I'm going to take my yucky tweezers, okay, and my Walmart tweezers, and I'm going to show you what I did. I just did this, and I squeezed every single petal. That's it. And I really think this came out wonderful. I know my light is blinking over there. I don't have it docked up yet to get warm. I'm not ready. We're not ready yet to do that. But I wanted to keep it plugged in kind of thing. I love to mix everything, almost everything I do, at one point or another with hot foiling. Hot foil makes a wonderful background. Also, you know, there's many, oh, and our Better Press plates you can also use with hot foiling. So if you find something that you really like in Better Press, remember, it will hot foil. And I love to hot foil. It's what got me into Spellbinders, really, was all the hot foiling. So we're just going to squeeze these up on every single one. Just like that. It goes really quick, right? And sometimes you don't want to be quick in your craft room, you know. Sometimes I feel a little rushed at this point because I'm working with, I have to pick him up at daycare, you know, at a certain time. And what happens if something happens and they call and I need to go get him? The weekends I can't craft at all because it's just, he's 4, and to be in this craft room with a 4-year-old is not a good thing. And if you're new to my channel, I am raising my 4-year-old grandson. So, and I'm 65. So that's what is going on here. I used to be able to be in this craft room for 8 to 10 hours a day, and that is gone for right now. But you never know, it'll come back when he gets a little bit older, right? Okay, so here we go here. And let me get my mat here. And let's put our flowers up on here. Now the last time I sprinkled with a little pearlescence, I love that ink that watercolor. Look at that, isn't that fun? And now no flicking of ink, just putting it around the edges there, flicking it around the edges. I'm going to push these all up in the center with this little ball stylus. You don't have to have a ball stylus. You can use the end of this, the end of a pencil, like the eraser, anything that'll give you a little push into a pad like this. Let's put these guys together now. Of course, we're clogged up again. There we go. Now, again, you can use as many layers as you'd like. Alternate your petals here and stick that together. And again, alternate. And put it in there. I am going to take this now and just push all of that together and kind of hold it. Look at this flower come to life as we're working with it. Isn't that wonderful? Look at how pretty. Oh my goodness. I love that. I absolutely love that. I almost want to take that other one off of that card and delete that video. But I won't, because, you know, a lot of people might be like, well, I have to have it flat for this card, so let me see what she did. You know. Yeah, put that in there. And then this little one. Goes right into the center. And I'm going to take that stylus and just push. There we go. And we'll hold. Now let's dock. That'll start to get warm. Good. Now let's let that dry. Look at how beautiful. Isn't that stunning? This is really beautiful. Look at that. I'm just not pleased with this at all. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I have to be honest. This one I'm okay with. It has some dimension coming up, okay? But this is what I love. This is what I love. So put these cards over here. Okay. Now, that's getting warm. Let's talk about the base that we're going to use. I just have some red cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then, of course, I used my beautiful scallops. This outside scallop, the largest one, from the Heartfelt Florals and Scallops Etched Die collection. This is by Wendy VECCHI. I'll link it below for you. This is one that, again, it's timeless because you will always use scallops. And you will always use hearts, and you get a really nice thanks there. So layering scallops, hearts, and thanks, it's fantastic. But this is a great one also to purchase if you haven't purchased that already. Let me go ahead and glue this down. Here we go. Just like so. Look at how this is going to look. Oh my goodness, I love that. I just love that. I absolutely love that. Now, here is the reverse foil. We're going to do reverse foil, okay? But like if I put the reverse foil on here, it would be also, oh my goodness, perfect, right? Perfect. So really out of one foil, you can get 2 cards. So much fun. Look at that. Okay, so here's the plate, and like I said, at scrapbook.com it is sold out, but I'll look other places if I can find it for you. I'll link it below for you. But if not, just click that notify me, and you will get, if you want to purchase it, you might already have it, because this one's been around for a while. So, yeah, or you might have another thank you that you like. I'm going to wait for my lights to come on here, and then I will be right back and we'll do some foiling. Okay, so my lights are on, and we want to go ahead and put the die down now, or the plate down. That's a hot foil plate. Now, because this has a die, I'm not using a hinge technique. I don't have to line anything up. We always do, when you hot foil, it's pretty side to pretty side. Okay, so the pretty side of the foil to the pretty side of the plate. I have Hammermill cardstock here. It's linked below under Amazon. And then I'm going to put my thin shim and the spacer pad. Put the thin shim down first because the thin shim has a heat protectant in it. And then this times out, it takes it about a minute. So let's go ahead and push this aside. Okay. I'll clean up a little bit as we go. And this also, get my glue out of the way here, and I'll bring in my platinum. I know many of you got the platinum for Christmas. And of course it fits with your Glimmer. And the Glimmer goes with many other machines too, okay? Link some sponge daubers for you. And then I'm going to use the solid hot foil plate again from Pinkfresh Studio, but I'll link one from Spellbinders because again I believe that this is sold out over on scrapbook.com. All my lights are ready, and I'm sorry that that happens. And we're going to put in here. And we're going to roll through slowly. See how slow I'm going? This is real time, okay? Because I want that foil to press up into my paper. Move my glue out of the way. And I'm going to dock this up right away. Let's move this so that it gets hot. And let's see what we have. Get my... This comes with your Glimmer. It's a magnet to help to pull your hot plates off of there. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Peel and reveal. I love it. Oh my goodness. Are you watching this? It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is just gold hot foil. I use gold the most. Now I'm putting the solid hot foil plate down, and I'm taking this part, this is the negative foil, and I'm taking it and I'm placing that on top. Now, I have, these are my scraps of hot foil, okay? And some of them are, you have boo-boos on them. Like this was a boo-boo right here. But I can still, whoops, that's a real bad boo-boo. You can't use that, right? I can still use parts of that, okay? Let me find another boo-boo. Oh, here's a boo-boo. Okay, this one didn't foil well, okay? And so I'm going to use this side. Let's see, is that going to show through? Maybe so. Let me use another piece. And here we go. Okay, this is better. This was a boo-boo right here. How pretty, right? But we can use it right here. So pretty side to pretty side. And I want it to press up into here. I'm going to place that right there. Hit that timer. Put my plates on top. Thin shim first, then the spacer pad. But I don't even throw out my boo-boos because you always have side two. As you can see. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. So let's just move some of this out of the way. I want to cut that. Bring that platinum in right here. And my cutting plates. Okay. Let's line this up right here. Can you see? Yeah, well, I think that's if I go sideways. Yeah, right there's good. And then I'm going to just take the die. This is why I love this one, because it had the hot foil with the die. Now you never want to place tape on your foil because it will lift it, okay? And now, just a cutting plate. I'm going to push that down, and here we go. And I'm going to come back through to make sure I get a good cut. And we're solid over there. That's wonderful. Let me just remove all of that. And let's undock. Now when I work with a solid hot foil plate, I run this through more than a few times, 4 times. Front, back, front, and back, because I want that foil to really transfer onto the paper, and it doesn't matter because you're solid, okay? If I did that with the die that we just did, I could get some shifting, overfoiling, or something like that. But when I use the hot foil plate, and I know my machine, I say this all the time, I know my machine, so look at that! Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Now there's always a thin film. Now look, we've used every bit of that foil. Isn't that gorgeous? Maybe I should do this one with the negative, right? You know me, always changing it up, right? So this is how to do your negative hot foil and get double, you know, bang for your buck on that, right? Let's bring the platinum back in. That'll cool off right here. Let's see what we got here. Oh my, this is just beautiful. Hot foiling is so much fun, right? Look at this, and it cut perfectly, actually. Really cut it out nicely. Maybe I should do the negative on this card. We'll see. Let me get all my pieces and parts out here. I love that. Okay, we'll look at it in just a second, okay? Let's pick out all our little pieces. I'm going to put them on my mat, and then I can scrape my mat off. There we go. Is there one up here now? Okay. Okay, I like to get all my pieces out. This way I get a good cut, right? Put my little spatula here over my trash can. There we go. Let's put that back on. And here. And here. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Do I see all the white? Yes, I do. In the die. And press and roll. Here we go. What a good cut, right? Poke these out of here. Oh, I love it. All right, let me get this mess out of the way, and let's see what we're going to do with our card together. We will see. So here it is, and as you see, this one I did the regular foiling with the white in the background and the gold on top, and then here is the gold in the background and the white on top, and I think we're just going to use that one. And then I'll have one of each, and then I'll have two others to make two more, which is just fun in itself. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just not pleased with myself with the other card. So, and again, it's a boo-boo piece, but we used it. Nobody's going to see this. We're going to glue down. If I can get the glue to work. Here we go. Now I have those two nice pieces right there to make more and do more carnations. And you know, I think at the florist, they spray carnations blue, they spray them purple. So you could go ahead and tip those in white for, I could tip those in white for another card. I'm sorry, die cut in white and then tip them any color. Whoop, I missed one. I missed it. There we go. So I think that would be fun too. I think we're good. Okay, now this time I want to put this more toward the top of the card. And see what I said about I didn't have to worry about using a hinge technique to get anything straight because we die cut it. Let me put some blocks on this to hold that down. And then I am going to take my little greenery here, add that. And I'm going to put my little, I love it. I just love that. I'm so happy. Like I said, I'm going to leave that video up because, but I'm happier with this one. I'm happier with this carnation, the way that it's pinched and up. I'm going to turn it like that. There we go. And now let's go ahead and add our little guys here for just a little accent. That one in there. I want one to curl the other way. Just like that. My flower is not all the way dry yet. And then this. Let that come right over that foil. And then this one. And you didn't have to add the greenery if you didn't want to. I toyed with it. I was like, should I add the greenery or not? And I want that one to come that way. Just like that. Well, now, here's our card. And I love it. Look at this. That's beautiful. They both came out wonderful. I'm really, really happy with this flower. So again, thank you so much for watching. There's the hot foil technique of the reverse foil. A better carnation, I think. I just love the way that it's tipped and popped up like that just by squeezing the petals together. And I think it really came out nice. Thanks again for watching. All the links are below for you to click and order. Thank you so much. Have a great day.